What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Undrafted. This is episode 4. We got some awesome topics for you today. Mason's going to be out for a little while. If you're watching us on YouTube, check us out on all of our streaming platforms. We got our first guest here, my little brother Isaiah, and we're going to keep on trucking along, okay? So, yeah, you can cut to them just chugging Fireball. So, here, I wanted to talk about, I'm going to talk about the future, bro. The future is getting out of hand. Well, probably for the better. I like future stuff. Mason hates future stuff, but
it scares him.
Yeah, the unknown scares him. I don't know, to be honest with you. Like for me, I like the ideas, of fully electronic cars. I like the idea of going full electric and using the sun as energy. We talked about what's the nuclear?
Yeah, the fission power. That's nuclear powered.
Yeah, and how that could be a source of energy, right? But I'm talking about the gadgets today. There's a new gadget that's out there that you can put an earpiece on, and basically it has microphones and it's picking up audio, and also it's voice command.
Hearing aids.
But it's voice command, and in the ad that it was demoing, and I believe all ads are fake in a way, especially that they're like promoting something. It's almost like bringing a Tesla out on stage.
It's all
in front
AI.
of people,
it's all AI.
And it is all AI, literally.
Yeah, no.
So they said that basically, if you had two people talking in front of you, you could tell, and you can't hear because your guys are in the restaurant or whatever. It's voice command, and you can say, "Hey, turn up the conversation that's happening right in front of me." Seriously. So, and it turns it up for you. And in this demo, there was a baby that started crying out of nowhere. And he said, "Voice command, turn that baby down in my ears." And it muted the baby.
Whoa, man, shut that fucking baby up.
I can just imagine you're sitting down with your family at Olive Garden or just a group of friends. Everybody's talking, having a good time, and then you're just like, turn off everybody. And then everybody's looking at you, and you're just like, please continue.
Yeah, it could end up being like that, but I thought that was pretty crazy. That's just one example. Already the Ray-Ban glasses, using the AI technology and the meta technology and stuff, looking at something and saying it telling your glasses to take a picture or to look something up. So that's pretty wild.
That's already been done with Google Glass. Whatever happened to that?
So Google Glass, they claimed that they had it ready to go, but obviously it fell
Glass, off. Take picture.
Okay, Glass, let's go. Apparently what I've heard, everything, because I was looking into Apple Glass, because that was my big thing. I was like, whenever Apple Glass was coming out, which they promoted it just like glasses.
Those are sunglasses, right?
No, those are just regular glasses that you can wear. Basically, Google Glass. And you can put it on and it pairs with your phone. And basically what the Apple Vision Pro is, basically. It's augmented reality, and while you're living your regular reality, your phone notifications and stuff like that could pop up.
Man, there's a little context behind all this. I don't know if you want to call it context, but Juan's been into this stuff for a while. I remember him showing me this stuff on a computer, and these ads for it. But I remember the Apple Glass being sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's it could be sunglasses.
And then there was also the VR headset. But
that's the Apple Vision Pro now.
It wasn't VR, it was AR.
Mm-hmm.
AR. Man, just
augmented reality.
Just imagine the
not
capabilities you have with porn.
Whoa. All right. Okay. So listen, we know where Dale's priorities are. But my whole biggest thing was the whole driving thing that it demos. The way they said it was like, imagine maps, but while you're driving, you see a big old blue line on the road. And it's basically telling you what street you're on with this and that, this and that, this and that. All the information. Now, and
could be helpful.
Still not obstructing your view safety wise. And that was my biggest thing. I was like, man, that's so cool. And then going to other countries and looking at a menu and telling it to translate everything that's on that menu. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. That's what I'm a fan of. Like taking it to a whole
and then it can translate what you're saying. Huh?
Well, that could be a new thing, huh?
Or what if that blue line on that map covers a cyclist?
You just run
That
over.
could be a possibility.
But AI is pretty advanced these days. I'm sure it would probably go around.
So it always threw me off because Tesla has those sensors in the car,
yeah.
where it displays this 3D monogram on your thing, and it tells you where all the cars are. It shows you all the lanes and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm a big fan of those type of gadgets. What are y'all more into?
What if you could play Mario like while you're driving?
While you're driving,
Apple thing.
You probably can.
And you're throwing turtle shells.
If you have a Tesla that has autopilot, you can. You probably can. With the Apple Vision Pro, of course.
Oh, we're giving them ideas. They're going to take it.
I'm pretty sure you literally can. If you get your Tesla and you trust it to do autopilot.
I'm with you, Juan. The thing is, I'm all about the electric cars. I really am. I just don't think they're there yet. Not yet. Maybe someday. Because right now, y'all see where I live. You really think I could be driving an electric car every day?
Well, not in here, brother.
Well, yeah, not in here.
Why would you want to drive an electric car in your house?
Well, no. I mean, like, you see where I live. There's no charging stations.
Yeah.
There's no charging stations. I would have to only charge it here. How much would that make my electric bill go up? And the thing is, they also, because it gets cold here sometimes. When it gets those freezing temperatures a couple days out of the year, it doesn't get that cold. But when it does, I heard those electric cars, they don't work when it's that cold. What am I supposed to do? And I'm thinking someday they'll probably get the technology there. It's just not there yet for me anyway.
Well, what about the little gadgets, huh?
The little gadgets are cool, but how close is that to the Wall-E future? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Where everybody's just
everyone has to
sitting in a recliner,
pounds.
floating down a thing. They're seeing all these commercials.
I literally saw the Wall-E movie, and I thought,
man, that's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty cool, bro. They got the little hover chairs.
Biggest question
cool.
I had about that movie is, where did the babies come from?
Sometimes I go to Target and I sit on that little motor chair.
No way! Don't tell me that.
I just go.
I went to the grocery store today, and there was a very well able-bodied young lady riding one of those, and I was like, "Why?" She the way she talked to the cashier. You don't know what's
happening on the inside.
The way she was talking to the cashier, she just thought that she was just so much better than her. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
She was.
Did he tell her? Did he tell her that?
She was.
I said, "Hey, get out of that! Get out of that!
Hey,
that
get
chair.
out of that! Get out of here!"
No, I didn't. But anyway,
what the skibbity are you doing?
What the Sigma? No, anyway. But no, I'm with you, Juan. I'm with you to an extent. I don't think a lot of the technology is there yet for the cars.
Yeah.
I did see a Cybertruck for the first time a couple weeks ago.
I like the Cybertruck.
I got to I saw it up close and personal.
Yeah.
I didn't get to open the doors and go inside of it, but I actually got to get up to it because it was at a dealership. It was at night. I just walked over to it. It's whatever.
At night?
I checked it out. It looks pretty cool. I will say that. I don't understand the bed of the truck. Like, it's at an angle. I mean, is the truck bed like a regular truck bed?
Wait, it's on an angle? Like, which way? This way? Or
like, it's like, okay, so if you're
going
looking at it, it's going up to the roof. But it has like a cover already built into it, and it's going upwards. Now, I'm wondering, when you open it, is everything still at an angle? I mean, is it a regular truck
It's
bed?
like
It's flat, right?
yeah, it's like flat, but it just has more space, basically.
I mean, it looks cool. I mean, to an extent, it's a novelty to me. I don't know if I'd ever want one.
No,
but because it's
how much is it?
Well, when they first started coming out, they were like, "Oh, starting at $30,000." There's no way that thing's $30,000.
Oh, like a month.
Yeah, maybe for the first month, $30,000 for the first month.
God.
But I mean, I don't know. And I see a lot more Ford Lightnings out there. And I actually got to talk to somebody who has a Ford Lightning. I was like, "Hey man, how do you like Ford Lightning?" He said he loved it. He said, "I wanted an electric truck, but I wanted a truck that's conventional, that's still a truck, looks like a truck, feels like a truck.
Yeah.
You know, and those have like 300-mile ranges on them, but I also heard that they've having a lot of issues with the batteries on those. So again, I don't think the technology is quite there yet.
Okay. What about you, Dale?
This has an interesting taste. Oh, the truck. No,
I don't care about the truck. the what's it called? The technology.
honestly, as long as my computer could just play Helldivers.
He's like, man, I don't care about no future as long as I can play the Helldivers too.
What if you can play Helldivers, like
in VR
on the VR stuff?
Oh hell yeah! Like you're actually there killing bugs.
and I'm killing people.
And like you have that little pad that you can walk around.
Oh, that'd be. Yeah, okay, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I'll be out of breath so quick.
What was that movie? Where they were in the virtual reality?
Ready Player One?
Yeah,
Player One.
that's the kind of future I want.
Yeah, makes sense.
Seems horrible.
Just think what you could do with porn.
Okay. All right.
Or, you know,
can walk over to the
sword art online, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about you? What about you?
Anime.
I don't know.
What about you, Guy?
I really feel like the technology that they're making is only for rich people. Like
It could be.
You get political, huh?
We have a whole new outlook on this coming from somewhat of a different generation. You know, it's.
What's your generation? Where are you from? Which one?
I don't know.
I think he's a Gen.
He's 17. So
Gen Z.
How old is that?
Are you Gen Z?
Gen Z. No,
What year
Gen
were
Z,
you born?
2007.
Oh God, he might be.
That's
he might be
not
Generation Alpha.
Oh,
I'm a Sigma.
what the
What the Sigma?
No, but
Skibbity.
Skibbity boop up.
oh my god, no,
Skip bap the bap bap the bap.
no, that's not.
Imagine if Jesus had a low tape of faith.
All right, we're getting off topic here.
we just drift so easily.
So,
Oh my god,
so yeah. So you like the technology?
like it's not gonna be affordable though, like unless you're like rich, like Drake.
Well, no, I think after a while it'll be affordable for the.
That's like in 10 years from now.
Well, I mean, yeah, because like when computers first came out, really, I mean, nobody could afford them, but now they're in every household.
Well, not only could
Almost.
they not afford them, they just couldn't. They didn't have the space.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, they were huge back in y'all's day.
But you know, with all this technology just advancing so rapidly, you know, we have AI, and you hear a lot of AI music. You've heard of the AI music, like they have artists singing different songs that they didn't come up with, you know, or whatever, or that you put your own voice singing a song. You've heard about those?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people don't like it, you know, but it's also helpful to certain people. We have y'all have heard of Randy Travis, right?
Yeah.
Randy Travis,
The country singer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He had a stroke a few years ago. He cannot talk or sing anymore. But he still has life in him. He still writes music. AI has given him the ability to have a voice again. He just released a new song. And when I first saw it, I've been seeing it all over social media, his new song, I forget what it's called, but I was like, how is he singing this? It's AI. It's his voice singing a new song that he wrote. And so you have this artist who is beloved, you know, in the country music realm, you know, and he hasn't been able to release anything. He hasn't been able to sing. He can't play music anymore. This stroke has handicapped him.
That's the first time I've ever heard about AI like that.
Yeah,
being used in like
it's in a good
pretty
way.
much in a good / professional.
It is.
way.
It's very professional. When you hear the song, you would have. I never thought this was AI. It sounds just like him, just like he did the last time he was able to sing.
That's wild.
And like I remember seeing like ads for it, and like he was in like this little music video they have. And I was like, why isn't he singing? He's not singing along with it. I was like, how can he sing?
So here's the thing with that.
You look more into it, it's AI.
So how does he perform these songs live?
He just doesn't. You know, it's all studio. He writes the music. He has a team that puts it together.
I wonder if other artists are going to start doing stuff like that.
They probably have.
Maybe
you never know. You
maybe old Sir Paul. You know?
I'm going to start doing
I will say Paul McCartney actually did use AI for one music video.
That was for his face, right?
It was for his face. He did I forget what it's called.
It's like an age-changing CGI.
He did a song a few years ago, and he wanted in the music video a young Paul McCartney in the music video. So we had this actor who slightly looked like him, but not quite enough. They had him in the music video doing the dances and stuff, and then they didn't use a lot of CGI. They just used AI to put his young face on this actor. And it looks just like him, and it looks like he's singing it and everything. So, I mean, AI can be used in good ways as well. You know, it's not all, stealing, art and all that. It can be used in good ways. And I think that whenever they start making laws for AI, I think they need to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you guys heard about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
And I heard about those guys.
Who are
yeah.
they?
Well, Mike Tyson is one of the greatest boxers ever.
He's got a lisp.
Yeah.
He does have a lisp.
Can you
What's
do
up,
your
guys?
Can you tell us your whole thing doing the lisp?
Is that your Mike Tyson impression that you just did?
What's up, guys?
I mean, that's basically some. What's up, guys? I mean, that's how he talks. Well, there's this dude named Jake Paul. In my opinion, he's a pretty cocky guy. And all my wishes. I want to say I hope he gets knocked out, but I mean,
he's
I just think
really
that there's going to be too much. There's too much in the contracts, man.
yeah.
I mean, they're not going to let everybody in on their confidential contract. There's something in there. I heard about somebody put out like the stats. There's no official judges that are going to be there. It's part of the contract that no official judges are going to be there.
They said it's going to be an official fight, like it's going on. Even Mike Tyson's record.
I mean, even if it's going on HBO, if it's going on pay-per-view, all that stuff, it don't matter. It's not going to be. I don't think anything Jake Paul does really is an official fight. Mainly only because he's
an entertainer.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. He goes through the ranks. He doesn't go through the ranks of boxing. Whenever you go through the ranks of boxing, you start out as an amateur, you work your way up to a pro, and you're fighting people that are your age, you're fighting people your size, you're fighting people with your arm length, you're fighting people like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
There's not like
It's fair.
it has to be the same, but it's a fair fight. To you're challenging yourself, and I feel like he doesn't do that.
Lately he's been fighting like retired MMA fighters or UFC fighters, and I remember probably like last year or 2 years ago he called out Conor McGregor.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like either way he doesn't win. Yeah. The way this fight goes, if he beats Mike Tyson, you just beat a retired, really old guy.
Yeah,
he's not though. If he loses the fight, then he loses the fight to a really old, retired Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Mike Tyson isn't good. I mean, I've seen his training videos that he's been training for this fight, and he does look like he's about to take the head off of Jake Paul. But I just feel like this is an entertainment fight. Every fight that Jake Paul puts on, it's an entertainment fight, just like Logan and the WWE.
Yeah, like when the other contracts release from the other fights that he did.
Yeah.
Like I forgot something Woodley. I forgot his first name.
Yeah.
But when he fought, it was 25 million if he won, and it was like 65 million if he lost. So really, it's just like everybody wants money.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sense if he just loses.
Yeah.
And really, I feel like all of his fights lately, other than the one coming up, it's most likely been, I wouldn't say rigged, but like staged.
Yeah. I mean, there's it has to keep going. Like, there's no way, like, you know what I mean? That it can, that there's going to be a knockout in the first, second round. No way. With that much money involved.
Although it does say in the rules for their fights that knockouts are allowed.
Yeah. So that knockouts are allowed?
I think they are allowed.
Well, see, like, for instance, why does that have to be stated in there? If it's a fight.
It's a sanctioned fight. It's going to go on the records.
Yeah. So that's what I mean is like
it is saying that it's they're doing shorter rounds.
Yeah, 8-minute rounds.
2-minute rounds.
Yeah,
8 2-minute rounds.
8 2-minute rounds?
Yes. It's usually 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But like either way, it's like I don't know, Mike Tyson, in a way, I feel like he would also do it for the money. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the contract was, but I just know like about the rules. But it would make sense if he does do it for the money because
he's broke. No,
yeah, I mean, he doesn't really do anything now.
I don't think he's broke.
I don't think he's broke either. I just think that it's.
I just think he saw some little twerp on TV thinking he's hot shit and wanted to beat the shit out of him.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
probably.
plenty of clips on before the fight even occurred that Mike Tyson was making his rounds on podcasts and stuff and doing interviews and stuff, and he was like, they asked, "What do you think about Jake Paul?" He's like, "Well, Jake Paul's a fighter, but I think he said his opinions about him, which wasn't 100% disrespectful. It just his opinions about it. It's like, yeah, he's a fighter, but the people he picks is kind of Yeah. And then they, of course, them being in the presence of Mike Tyson, they asked Mike, "Oh, do you think you could beat him?" He goes, "Of course I can beat him. It's like the kid is a kid."
Yeah.
And that's kind of what started all of this. So,
there's a lot of YouTubers that became boxers.
Yeah.
Well, they have like their own division. It's
I know.
like,
And
I don't know what's
have
called.
y'all ever heard of Creator Clash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole iDubbbz, a very controversial YouTuber, started this whole Creator Clash where all these creators, all these YouTubers have a certain amount of time to train, and then they just
fight each other.
Yeah, they just fight each other, and it's it's all for like charity or whatever, or raising money, maybe for themselves. I don't know, but it's kind of weird that at one time, all these YouTubers just decided, hey, let's take up boxing.
I appreciate that Jake Paul does the training. I mean, obviously he's getting the best training that he can get.
I mean, yeah,
that money
he can afford it.
Yeah, he can afford it. But he's putting in the work. He's in great shape. He's putting in all the work. I just wish that he would do what everybody else does. And I know he's not going to do it because the money's going to drop for him. But, because he thinks, and he's right, that since he selects his dates and he puts the contracts together, he does everything. It's so few apart. You know what I mean? The fights are so few and far apart that it is a spectacle whenever he is going to fight somebody, some retired old fart.
Exactly.
And he makes it
old retired.
He makes it a pay-per-view special. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's just not the way. Like, if you really respected it that much, then you would do what everybody else does and climb the ranks the way you're supposed to. Fight for the heavyweight. Fight for whatever weight he's in. Fight your class. You know what I mean? That's the way you're supposed to do it. Fight everybody in your class and become the champion. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're never gonna win a belt. Fighting every retired MMA fighter that's out there.
Well, he doesn't want a belt. He wants a bag, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Coin that, dude.
That's what I'm saying. But he claims to have so much respect about the boxing community. He claims to have so much respect about how he brings money to the boxing community, this and that, but doesn't want a belt. How can you even go with that? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go for the belt if you respect the boxing sport. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
It's basically he's trashing every fighter that's under him. You know what I mean? Saying that you're not really worth it. If I fight you, you're not going to bring no money to anything, which is technically true. But at the same time, you're in their sport. This is what they've been doing.
Yeah.
You just jumped in like not too long ago.
Yeah, I remember when he was on Disney Channel. Used to watch him.
He was on Disney Channel?
Yeah, he was a Disney Channel.
Both
Disney
the
Channel?
Paul brothers were both on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I was too old for that. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I never really watched Disney Channel anyway, but I know both of them came from it.
Yeah. I don't know that. I hope Mike Tyson wins. Who do you think's gonna win?
I mean, yeah, I think Mike Tyson's gonna win. He's been boxing before that guy was born.
Exactly.
But the age is gonna play into it.
I mean, sure, but I mean, look at Mike Tyson. You would not know how old he was by looking at him.
I
Look
say
at
there's gonna
Mike
be a
Tyson.
knockout. I say there's gonna be a knockout like before the 4th round.
Oh shit. That's a pretty.
At least a knockdown, not a knockout, but like
No, a knockout.
a knockout before
If I had
the
money to
4th
put on it,
round.
yeah. If I had money to put on it, I would. But not a gambler. But either way,
Cool.
You are making me want to do that.
but either way, yeah, Mike Tyson's gonna win.
Okay.
Now I want to say Mike Tyson. Realistically, Mike Tyson's gonna clean the floor with him, but I think because if it's gonna be a spectacle, like y'all are saying, his name Jake's gonna win.
I bet Jake has the stemmo. I bet you he has a stemmo because the kid's in his early 30s, very early 30s.
Yeah.
So like, he has a stemmo. My boy's 57 or something like that going into the ring.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson has he's got the video games. He's got Punch Out, Super Nintendo.
Well, I guess that's all he needs, huh?
He's 27.
Mike Tyson's 27. Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, Jake Paul's 27?
Yeah, he's 27.
Wow.
You're older than him.
Interesting.
I'm older.
I thought he was older than me.
Old dude. You're an oldie.
Yeah,
I'm not even the oldest person in this room.
You're the oldie.
Yeah, we pick on Dale too much.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Did y'all only watch Hannah Montana or something like during y'all's days?
I never watched it, but my cousin did. And when she would come over to the house, I would have to like watch it because she was always in charge
Oh,
of the TV.
I'm sure you would have to watch it, Cam. Like
mean,
you didn't want to.
It was an okay show.
Okay.
He liked it.
I watched Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon more than
Phineas and
Disney
Ferb?
Channel. Phineas and
Watch
Ferb.
that?
I watched a little bit of that.
Nah, man.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, that was the theme song.
That was the theme song.
Really short.
I don't know. Their summer vacation lasted 5 years. One summer, like each day was like, basically each day was like 5 episodes per season.
Ed, and Eddie was good.
My girlfriend's dad's a flat earther.
Are you kidding?
I can't say nothing because he's like 6'9", but if I was
He's
his
like,
height,
they're
I'd be
this
like,
flat,
"Hey, sir,
right?
That's wrong.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir, look at me right now, okay? You're not going to believe that this earth is round, okay?
Yeah. If I was over 6'4", I would tell him that. But
So what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that social media is good or bad considering that?
I like social media. I doom scroll a lot.
oh no,
It's not good for you.
Helps me go to sleep.
I don't know how people can do that. I get bored. Like even though there's like new things, I just get bored.
I think social media has pros and cons, like everything else. You know,
Yeah.
if been used in the right way, you have just a world of information. You know, but then you also have people who don't know what they're talking about, influencing other people, and they're just going along with it.
Yeah, that's the bad side. But
I hear you.
the good side is
I hear that.
people that actually
I hear
like
you,
state the facts and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But then it's hard to find who's actually stating the facts. There's so many people who aren't.
Yeah.
Well, see, and that's the thing too is you got the
You got the eye of the tiger.
tiger. Anyway.
Oh no.
So you got like your algorithms that are going to push the most popular stuff, right? So
Right.
obviously, conspiracy theories. People love a good conspiracy, right? So you got all this shit. I don't follow any conspiracy theory pages, but I got flat Earth crap on my page 24/7.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it's because you sit down and watch it that they just recommend.
no, I don't watch any of this crap. I don't do anything with flat Earth.
You sound just like Shane Gillis in that one SNL skit he did about the Green Bay anal beads or whatever.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was talking about you can play a clip.
Oh.
Why is there an ad here for a Green Bay Packers butt plug? I mean, what even is that? Show your Packers pride with this 10-speed anal plug for the adventurous cheesehead in your life. See, this is so stupid. Why would it send me that?
But he was talking about I don't even look at it. I don't know why he recommends this stuff to me.
or like your grandpa with cookies, you know, it's constantly throwing him ads for porn.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't know why this is just
I don't know why this is happening to me.
I don't understand. I don't even watch
look
porn.
at any of this websites.
No, but you'll have flat earthers saying that, you know, oh, you got to fly the Earth. I've been drinking, dude. So
You know, there's a lot of famous flat earthers. You know, Tila Tequila is a flat earther.
You said who?
you know what really disappointed me? AJ Brown of the Philadelphia Eagles is a flat earther.
Oh man, it's all.
Mason's a flat earther.
No way.
No
That's
fucking
horrible.
way.
Oh my God.
Mason's for sure a flat earther. I think. Yeah.
you think y'all don't even know?
Mason, comment if you're a flat earther or not.
He's not even gonna watch this.
That's what I'm saying. If he gets this far, we'll know.
He'll never know. He'll never know. Don't even
He'll
make this a
never
clip.
know.
Don't make this a
Dude.
short.
Dude, I had so much more I wanted to say, but I took like 2 shots of this and drank all of this in like 20 minutes.
It'll do it
Try
to
your
you.
best.
It'll do it to you.
Your little tiny liver can't handle all that, deal.
It's more like my brain.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to another episode of Undrafted. Make sure to stay for the banners that will tell you all the information you need to know, and we'll see you next week.